Hello everyone, welcome back to another Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 video. In my last video we talked about the top 5 Creative Park missed opportunities. In this video we'll talk about top 5 online missed opportunities. These are features I wish we had. Tony Hawk Pro Skater Online is really fun. It's really fun to see other people and compete with other people, but I wish they added a few things to make it a lot better than what it is. Now the feature alone right now is really good. And if you haven't played it, make sure you play it. And if you haven't played the game, make sure you get it, because it's a really fun game. Especially if you've never played a Tony Hawk game, this is a good game to start with. So without wasting any more time, let's get onto the list. This list is not in any order. Let's start with Create a Park. This is an item on my list that I talked about in my last video, but I do want to talk about it again, because I think it's a huge missed opportunity, especially for online gameplay. What do I mean by Create a Park? Well, as of right now, when you create a park, you can't play with other people online. And that's a big missed opportunity. Why? Because people have created these amazing parks and you can't play them with other people. Some maps are really good for competing against others. Some maps look amazing and are huge, but you can only play them by yourself. If you're in this beautiful, huge map alone by yourself. So yeah, that's a big missed opportunity. What I talked about in my last video is that they could just add a new playlist. We have the Jam playlist and the competitive playlist. Why not add a third one for creative parks only? Maybe the game chooses a few random parks and people in the lobby vote for them, and that's the one you get to play next. That's one thing they could have done. I just wish we could play creative parks online. Even if it was in a private server with just friends. That's better than having a huge map playing by yourself. That's not very fun. That's not as fun as playing with other people. Okay, the next item on my list, I think this is something a lot of people are hoping for, and that is the game of horse. Why can't we have the game of horse online? Or skate, it's the same thing. Now, I understand why they didn't add it. I think the reason they didn't add it was because you kinda have to wait until everyone takes their turn. So maybe that's why they didn't add it. But once again, they could have added a new playlist where you only play horse or you only play mini games, which I'll talk about later. Right? Add a new playlist where you get to play horse. And these playlists would be smaller lobbies, maybe with only 4 people. That way you don't have to wait a long time for your turn. That way it's just 4 people in one game of horse. I think that would have been fun. Or they could have done one-on-one in a game of horse, because some people can do very, very long combos. But I think they could have added it. They just need to make smaller lobbies just for that game type. Now, I did mention mini games, and that's the next item on my list, is they should have added more games to the online mode. Right, we already talked about horse. There's other game modes like tag. You can play tag and horse on split screen local multiplayer, so why not online? Do the same thing. Have smaller lobbies. Or what about slap? I guess slap's kind of like tag. Slap was a game mode featured in later Tony Hawks, where you would slap and knock people off their boards, and you get points on that. I remember in American Wasteland that added Fireflight, where every time you did a kickflip or a heel flip, you would launch Fireball, and that was actually pretty fun. It could be exploited, but they could always handle that in some way. Right, and these are just some of my ideas. They could have added way more mini games that I'm not even thinking about. And once again, this could have been a smaller lobby playlist with only 4 people. And on that same note, I think they should add a new playlist where it's the same as Jam, but higher score limit and maybe more time on the time limit. Because right now the game modes feel very fast, especially ones like the combo one where you have to do 100,000 point combo. 100,000 point combo is really easy. I usually do that in my first combo. But I think they need to raise the levels. And like I said, they could add a new playlist and do that. That way the Jam playlist stays the way it is for more casual people or for beginners. Maybe have like an intermediate playlist that's exactly like Jam but with higher limits. And then you would have your competitive playlist for people who do, you know, multi-million combos. But that's just a side note. Let's go on to my next item on the list. This is the 4th item, and that is a final cam. Kind of like Call of Duty has a final kill cam. why not add a final cam where you show the highest combo, right? At the end of a game, currently, you just kind of wait till the next round starts. I mean, at least they let you skate, but it's kind of boring, just waiting. Like, yeah, I could skate, but why would I skate? Those points don't count towards anything. What they could have done during that time, show a final cam for the highest combo of that round. That way we can see what other people are doing. Because right now, even though you're playing and competing with other people on the same skate park, you're not really interacting with them. You're doing your own thing, hoping that you reach the limit before anyone else does. But by adding a final cam, I think that will add some interactivity with other people. You can see what other people are doing, you can try and copy them, you can try and beat their highest combo, that way you're the one being featured in the final cam so other people can see you, because that's always nice. I mean, I think it's cool that people in games like Call of Duty can see my best play if I had one. So why not add that to Tony Hawk Online? But instead of your final kill cam, have, you know, the best and highest combo of the round. I think that would have been cool. And of course you could always skip and just skate if you wanted to. I don't think that would be a hard feature to add in. Maybe it is, I don't know. Let's go on to the next item. Next item on the list is emotes. Once again, talking about interactivity with others, and emotes would have been a cool way to interact with other people. And this would have given us more content to unlock. The more challenges you complete online, the more emotes you unlock. I think that would have been really cool, a really good motivation to keep playing online. Because right now we don't really have anything besides badges that says you played 100 games. That doesn't really mean anything, it just means you play the game a lot. But emotes, you can see like, oh, this guy got this emote by doing this. And we can use them so other people can see it, and that's how we could interact with other people. Once again, at the end of the round, there's not much to do, we're just waiting until the timer runs out and you go on to the next round. A lot of people don't even skate during this time, including myself. Sometimes I don't even skate, I don't see a reason to skate. I just wait till the time runs out and I go on to the next round. Then I start skating again. Why not just have emotes to interact with the other players? Because like I said before, right now there's really no interactivity. They put you in a skate park and you skate and you hope you beat the time limit. That's pretty much what online is right now. It would have been nice to have more interactivity between the other players. But that's it for my top 5 online missed opportunities. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know why. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. I'm really hoping that they add more features to the online mode. I don't know if Vicarious Visions has any plans on adding more content. I think they said maybe when they were asked if they would add more content, but as of right now, it doesn't look like there's any plans. So that's it for today. So until next time, see you later.